BBM announced getting more BrahMos missiles from India. On the same day, India announced Modi to visit China in late August 2025. Bong Bong Marcos, or BBM, recently told the press while he was in India that his government is now in the process of acquiring more BrahMos missiles from India. This after he received feedback from the Philippine Marine Corps, or PMC, that they are happy and confident with the system. The PMC is the sole operator of the BrahMos in the Philippines right now. On the same day that BBM made the announcement, India also announced that their Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be visiting the city of Tianjin in China from August 31st to September 1 later of this year of 2025 to attend the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or SCO summit. This will be Modi's first visit to China in 7 years. The last time was back in 2019, before the clash between the forces of India and China happened in the Galwan Valley in 2020. My thoughts. I feel that it is almost an insult to BBM that he's on a state visit to India hoping to find more allies against China. And yet here is India going out and extending its hand to China, something they haven't done so in more than half a decade. BBM of course denies that he is targeting China, but his entire government keeps complaining against China every single week since he took power. In fact, Indian warships were doing joint patrols in the South China Sea, or SCS, with the Philippine Navy, or PN, during his visit, and that area is hotly contested by his government and China. India, though, has no choice but to start becoming friendly with China again after the United States, or US. President Donald Trump put a 50% tariff or tax on all imports from India as penalty for supposedly unfair trade practices by India and their purchase of military equipment, energy, and oil from Russia. India likes to portray itself as a rival to China, but in reality, China is way far ahead of India in most major economic and social indicators. In terms of gross domestic product, or GDP, for example, which is the major indicator of the economic activity and health of an economy. China's GDP in 2024 is already at 18.7 trillion US dollars, which more than 4.5 times that of India, which is only at $3.9 trillion for that same year.